beautiful people, and welcome back. How are you guys doing? So, what to do when your boundaries are being crossed repeatedly and you feel like you have to repeat yourself over and over again? Well, how about use this method? You can leave the situation, change the situation, or accept the situation. Stay tuned and I'll give you guys the details. So around 5 o'clock or after 5 o'clock, that is a great time to come to nature and just woo-saw, slow down your pace, be at the Lord's pace. Give you guys lessons and tools that I use for me when it comes to boundaries with your family members, your loved ones, and your friends. This doesn't even necessarily have to be for people. This can be for anything, a job. And so when you start to get to know me, you'll see that when I read things or there's a statement, take it in how I perceive it and how I can utilize that tool from this time in life. This moment in life is really beneficial for us because it gives us the opportunity to research, to read, to, learn and see what works for us mentally and spiritually and utilize those tools while we're here on earth. It has been, interesting. You can't cap that. Life is pretty interesting. As I've been off social media, basically experiencing life, I definitely I was hard-headed. Let's just say I was definitely hard-headed at first. But for me, I think for everyone, boundaries are key. I feel like, yes, we are all one, but we are all unique at the same time. And so we have our certain boundaries as you learn yourself, as you tap into yourself and self-discovery. You learn where you're at in life, you learn your insecurities. Then that's when self-discipline comes into play and you create boundaries for yourself and others. Just not in the present moment and paying attention that my boundary is being crossed. And so I would say before I really understood myself and I started reading and researching a harmonizing and fellowshipping moment in time while we're together. And based off my experience, I usually would tend to just let my boundaries get crossed, and then I would just take it all in until it'll become one stressful day, and that one little moment where my boundary is crossed slightly, it just adds on more tension and then I pop. And so that's not healthy. Enabling things or letting my boundaries being crossed and me having to repeat myself over and over again because I want to please the other person as well as please me. I will suppress and repress how I feel instead of just being stern and strict in my boundaries. And so what do? You love your family, you love your loved ones, your friends, and it's like, sheesh, I'm compromising my boundaries. It's getting me heated. What can I do? And so the thing that I've started to do was researching, reading, learning about the human anatomy, learning about spirituality, getting closer to God, understanding people, understanding myself. And so I was reading, I think it's The Power of Now. I will make sure, here's a mechanism that you can use. It's either leave a situation, accept a situation, or change a situation. So you can either leave, change, or accept the situation. It's a peaceful method that you can use. As that way you're not getting all balled up. That way you're not getting angry and you're lashing out and leaving a bad effect, bad moment on, your loved one. Sometimes it's just like, dang, I didn't really mean that. If that other person doesn't understand compassion, it's hard. It's like, I didn't mean to lash out. I'm over here just trying to please you and myself, and now I'm looked at the bad guy overall. Even though, you had your doing in it, my reaction to it is very loud, and it made a more intense impact. That's what is everyone, all the attention is on you because you're lashing out and everything like that. That person creates a role like, okay, that's how that person is. Change or accept the situation. And honestly, with the change part, I really just focus on seeing if I can change myself. And then I also the other person that involves the other party. I see if we can, work it out, see if they can be aware of what's going on, and to see if they can, change what they're doing so that we're both changing. And that's what the change part is. It's more so not really, because I'm not focused on forcing that person to change. I'm not God. I'm not the Lord. I'm not here to tell you what to do. So it's more so, well, is there something I can do? Now, you don't want to keep putting it on you that you're the person only changing. So make sure that if you are changing, that it's either helping out the situation or that other person is changing as well. Third tool is to accept the situation. If you're at a place, and so this is how I break down the accept the situation. You don't have to tolerate unhealthy behavior and energy. What I see accept the situation is, for me, so with the accept the situation, it's not a tolerating thing for me. It's more so, well, am I whole enough? Am I healed to the point where I'm not getting triggered by what they're saying? Am I healed to the point where, like, I'm understanding to be in this world but not of it? Get all anxious and overwhelmed when you see something unhealthy going on or off. Like, are you still to the point where you're at peace and you're whole? So I'm taking things personally. So that's how I see accept the situation. Not tolerating it, but can you accept it? Are you at the point where things are not triggering you? You feel healed. Like, the last situation would be leave the situation. So we did change the situation, accept the situation, and then the last one would be leave. Now, if you can't change the situation and you can't accept it, then why cause yourself more misery? No, that's one of the hardest ones for me, or me being disobedient and me just being hard-headed, which is leave the situation. And it's easy as said, just leave the situation. You don't have to be loud about it. You don't have to let that person or the other party know. You're just simply leaving in a peaceful manner. So when it comes to boundaries and my loved ones, that's the mechanism that I use to help me out. So these steps can be used in a different way for you guys, but this is just how I'm using them for me and how it's helping me with who I am in my life and my experiences. Now, I'm not perfect at it. I'm actually been working on being in the present moment so that I can remember that, which is leave the situation, accept the situation, or change the situation. And that's what I'm going to use when, my boundaries are being crossed and I feel like I have to repeat myself, or I feel like I'm enabling things that I don't want to. And so, yeah, that's all I wanted to come and chat with you guys about. Hopefully you can hear me all the way over here. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my time here at the lake and just relax. Thank you guys for tapping in with me today and coming to my YouTube channel. You guys are enjoying your day. Remember, during 5 o'clock or after 5 o'clock, that's a great time to slow it down, go at the Lord's pace, and just lose off for the moment. So I catch you guys later. I'll catch you beautiful people later. See ya.